Hello YouTube, welcome back to my silly cake shop. Now today, I am pretty excited to work on this place. I mean, not in here, but eventually I do want to do more work with this. I think we could probably get a little cozier. Do you think these windows could get any larger? Probably not. But maybe we could open up some larger, like, corner windows here. I'm thinking this place needs opened up a little bit. It feels touch claustrophobic. But today we are working... Wow, that is, like, invisible. You stand here, you cannot tell a single thing is going on. But let us go to the chef's secret lair down here. Last episode, we made some incredible progress on this. Since the last, I have opened up a tunnel here, and I will be building something to overlook this part of the world. Hi, pig. Did I say those exact words last episode? I very well might have. But today, I just want to work on the bunker itself. This place should produce us cake. And by the end of today, I'm hoping we are a lot closer to that goal. You can see this has already generated half a stack. Now, if we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times as much, that would be 3 stacks of sugarcane since last episode. That is really great. But before we can get to copious amounts of sugarcane, we're actually going to need to build all of this. Now, let's go ahead and get our tool shulker out. We're going to need shovel, potentially our hoe, and that's actually it. So, smooth stone is our main building material. We obviously need to plant sugarcane, pistons, observers, redstone, and I think that's actually everything. That's like the entire design. No, it's mud block and waterlogged leaves. Okay, so I guess I will give a quick little tutorial here. I might as well. So here is how you design my personal little sugarcane farm design. I'm sure you can find this design out here built by someone else, but I looked through multiple designs and I did not find any that were quite as compact as this or quite as cute as this. Now, all you gotta do, take oak leaves, place them here, one up from the hopper, and these will saturate the blocks that your sugarcane will grow on. Now, we do need to go and grab individual water buckets for these. That is the unfortunate thing about leaves. They do not waterlog in between like a lot of blocks do, so you do need to carry each block of water individually, which kind of stinks. But once you have it in, they are extra clean as water cannot flow out of the leaf block, but it still has all the other properties. Now, next to your leaf blocks, you put a line of mud, and mud is extra special as while crops can grow on it, like so, it can also, well, that's a bad example. A hopper can actually accept items through mud blocks, which makes them actually perfect. If you're building something like this, you can keep it extremely simple, just a line of hoppers underneath your mud blocks, and that will gather all the items. And here where we have an enclosed box, nothing ever flies outside this radius either. Now I have a line of pistons I'm actually going to need to get up here, because underneath, or not underneath, behind the pistons, we have ourselves a line of redstone. And this here is what powers the pistons. When these here observers that I will put in now on top of the pistons, that's the wrong direction. Okay, from behind the pistons, we put a full row of observers, and these do need a block to face into, which will produce just enough power to fire the one piston beneath them. So this is a very compact, very efficient design. We will fill the rest of that in. 1, 2. Get all of this planted, and that is all the... Oh, well, I'm dumb. Okay, let's do this a little smarter. Right here, block back, piston underneath. There we go. Now, this is the entire design. We already have a fully functional sugarcane farm. We just need to encase the front here, which will prevent any unfortunate incidents in which our sugarcane ends up flying off and not getting sucked into the hopper, which with a lot of designs can happen. I've seen them leave this block open and the sugarcane will get stuck on the edge, and those are just terrible, terrible designs. As opposed to my lovely design here. I did absolutely forget to grab glass, but that's okay. Put in the glass wall, and not only do these work very nicely, I just think they're quite pretty. And that is a bit of a priority with any farms that I add to the world. I am trying to make them look quite nice. I'm a big fan of the aesthetics of, like, really interesting redstone, right? I like redstone that can both be very functional and look cool while doing it. And I think more people need to make machines look cool while they're doing the thing. I had forgot to mention it, but we do have yet another new friend here on the server. We've had a couple of joins since last episode, which is just incredible. The world, I think, is going to get a lot more lively from here on out. So I'm pretty excited to see what we get for potentially a week 6 tour. We didn't have a week 5 tour, and I think that's fair enough. I don't know that we really did a lot of major additions in week 5. I think it was a lot of world cleanup and just adding little details, which is awesome. I love adding little details, but it is good to have bigger swaths of stuff when we do our world recaps here. And I think for week 6, if we're including everything we did in week 5, it's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to seeing where this world goes. Alrighty, we got the water in. Plug that up, bring the sugarcane across, and that is a full wall of fully functional farm. I will back up again here in just a moment once we get this here window put... Thanks, shelf block. Once we get this here window put in, that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love these so much, actually. These look great. I think we'll also maybe get a pumpkin farm down here. That is something I have been considering. Right now my plans are take this, double it over here, so we get lots of sugarcane. Then maybe chicken module, cow module, and the cows are for milk, right? Chicken module for egg. So the eggs flow into here. Actually, maybe we keep the eggs here and the storage stays simpler. Yes, chickens here, cows over here, and then after having a wall of this, I might do pumpkin farm like here and here. That could be good. I think that sounds like a great plan. Great plan. Let's go ahead and hopefully we have the materials. We might not. I'm going to start getting some smooth stone smelted up real quick. Soon enough, I will absolutely make my own super smelter. Granted, it'd be all the way back at the house. I'd still be using this one, wouldn't I? But we get plenty of wood loaded into here. Get our stone loaded up here. And let's just send that thing off and forget about it. Alright, I am going to get started on these. Let's just go ahead and make this a time lapse. There we have it. It is glorious. Quinn01! Hello! Oh my goodness. We have 3 people on the server right now. That has only happened one other time in the series so far. Wowza. That is incredible. Ooh. Ooh, this place is looking snazzy. I want to swap out the ceiling eventually, and I don't know what with. I want it to be something lighter. I know I want the ceiling to be a light material, but I'm not thinking calcite. I want something a little more industrial. I wouldn't. We're not going to consider that possibility right now because the possibility we need to consider right now is cow. Okay, I'm thinking. Actually, we're going to work on chickens first, and it's just because I think chickens are probably the simpler of the things we need. Now, I have not considered how we're going to move the items up, but the items will need to shoot up into the storage here, which will then be able to go down. Now, how's that going to be done? I'm not too familiar with doing item sorting. Let's not worry about it. That's the answer. Hello there, traveler. Are you in need of cake? I imagine you don't have the finances for cake. But it's fine, you can have a cake on the house. Yeah, alright. I need to get chickens. That's what I'm up to. Let us not get distracted. Seeds. Oh?
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
Ah, yes, cool, it's working.
I have put
skeleton.
I put all my cakes on the shelf here, so like I don't actually have any way of handing you one, but like
that's fair.
You can eat these.
I don't actually need the cake right now. I definitely appreciate it.
Awesome, great.
Yeah, I've been running around, just sort of gathering what I can. I still don't have armor.
Oh yeah. Hold up. We can get you some iron, for sure. Yeah, I just have like a full stack of blocks on me at all times. I don't think I made pants.
I do not, in fact, have pants. Alright.
Okay.
Actually, before I put them on, what do you think of my skin?
What do I think of your skin?
Yeah.
It is very cool.
I'm a red and white stripy circus man.
Yeah, I like the puffy pants.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of, like, circus stuff, so if I end up building a carnival on here, don't be too surprised.
Yeah, I'm going to get you a couple of tools. There is the ability as well to make a group voice chat where it doesn't fade off with distance.
I'm actually still getting used to Minecraft again, because I went off to play Hytale for a while, and then I bored myself with that, so I came back to Minecraft.
I see. I have not played Hytale, but I did have a phase jumping between a couple of games. Really love Hollow Knight. Absolute
I haven't played
peak
Hollow
game.
Knight yet. It's not usually the kind of game I enjoy, so I just sort of... I do like the lore, though. The lore is cool.
One of these days, I want to actually play, like, Dark Souls 2 or something. And that will... I would make a series of that.
Could be fun. I like watching Let's Plays, so that's always nice.
I'm a fan of, like, difficult games. Very particularly.
Yeah, I am the exact opposite. I play games to have fun and relax, not stress.
That's understandable. I want to say same. Like, I'm not a competitive person. I don't like competitive games at all. But I do like very challenging games. I like having a boss fight that takes me, like, 5 hours to beat.
So, you know, that would make me want to not live anymore. Actually, hey, I got a question. Does anyone have, do you have any, mangrove or pale oak that I could perhaps borrow?
I really wish
do you know
I
the
had
location
mangrove.
of one?
Well, I have propagule. I have a propagule, I'm pretty sure. A single one that I gathered for the purposes of putting in my house in a pot.
You could perhaps grow it and get more off of it. Did you know if you bone meal the bottom side of mangrove leaves, it grows more propagules?
No, I didn't know
Congratulations. Now you do.
That's incredible. Of all the random things I know about Minecraft, that was not one of them.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of nuance with the newer stuff, so it's like it's one of the things that it's entirely possible to miss it on an average playthrough.
Oh yeah, I just have a couple of propagules lying around, actually. There's a YouTube short of me with, like, well over 1 million views, where I was proudly proclaimed the human wiki. I mean, they said, like, oh, he calls himself the human wiki. I never did that. I didn't do that.
Well, I guess that makes me the wiki editor.
You are the human wiki editor. Okay. That's a crazy
I'm not going to use
title.
that name. I don't like that.
Propagules. That should do. There's a mob farm
I can
over
get
there.
the good red stuff. Hell yeah.
I don't know about the ethics of taking from that mob farm, since Dell has a shop up here where he does sell bones. But he has told me, like, hey, it's chill if you AFK the farm and take stuff that way. So, like, I'm sending the chickens slowly down the trapdoor.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna do some exploring to find myself some of the other materials I'm gonna need. Probably gonna end up building myself a mud farm.
There's a plugin, actually, on the server.
Oh?
It just allows you to throw a bunch of dirt into a cauldron to make it all wet.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I kind of like the other way too, but that's cool. I like the
I mean,
alternative
I
methods.
really like mud farms with the bottles going around and stuff. That plugin is there because of concrete, because I just hate concrete universally. Like,
That's fair. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some underwater shenaniganery. It's my favorite word. When you engage in shenanigans, it's shenaniganery.
okay, I accept that.
It's a word I made up, but it sounds right.
Alright, I brought all my... Oh, crap. Wait, baby chickens can fit through slabs. I hadn't accounted for that.
Alright. I mean, they fixed it so baby zombies can't anymore, or can't fit through 1 block spaces anymore, which is nice.
Wow. Had no idea.
Yeah, it's coming with the whole baby mob changes.
Oh. Yeah, I can't wait for that update, actually. I'm going to have baby chickens everywhere.
Oh yeah,
I love these baby
I wish there was
chickens.
more in the update, but I get it. I like it the way it is, kinda.
I'm highly
I think-
concerned that all these chickens are going to grow up and suffocate.
That is a possibility.
No, I can set this up to where they don't, surely.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get to work on my little area. Can you see me on? Do you know where I am?
Locator bar shows. And I am
Alright.
aware of the area now. Because I remember
Yeah.
seeing, like, a really nice gap in the forest, almost like a little bowl, and I thought, like, oh, that'd be an awesome place for a place. And I feel like that's where
Yeah.
you are.
I mean, I am in the forest. To the just slightly to the northwest. Yeah.
I called that. I hard called that.
All right. Anyway, it was good talking to you. I'm actually gonna hop out and watch some videos while I farm.
Oh, okay.
All right. Talk to you again soon. Bye.
But, okay. Well, that was cool. But... I don't know if I have the capacity to talk to someone and build at the same time. We have made an absolute mess, but I have a much better plan for this than I did. I don't know what I'm going to do about the chicken situation, man. I think, first off, we're going to need to close this off. The chickens are not going to leave. I will try and get them wrangled. I will wrangle the chickens, if that is the correct terminology, and we'll have trapdoors for when we do that, but for now, those are just going to clutter my inventory, so I'm glad I made them. I want to do it like I did this, right? So the chickens will have this space, and then they will be sat on mud blocks with hoppers underneath. I like that plan a lot, so that is the one. Get out the hole, get out the hole, I need this space. Okay. Right here, right? And And we're going to have all this, like, pretty well set up. So we can just drop the existing chickens onto this. I don't want chickens coming in here. Really gotta be cautious of that, because I'm pretty sure anything that can go wrong with these little fellas will, in fact, go wrong. Little Milo Murphy's Law here. Now, this is going to seem a little strange for the moment, but I'm going to do mud blocks here, which can gather the eggs through the block. And then I am going to, just like the sugarcane farm, add some waterlogged leaves. So I need to get the buckets out here, get our water, and we're going to be going into the back room, and then in, and back, and in. This will be a bit of a process. Until eventually, all of those blocks are filled in. Right, we're not seeing any difference here yet. Let's not be hasty now, let's not be hasty. Did I put these blocks in? Yes, I did. So now, maybe I already actually can... Oh, they want their parents. Imagine wanting to see your parents. Lamau. I can't say Lamau without thinking of... You look like you think Lamau is how French people laugh. That is one of my favorite jokes of all time. It's top 10, I think. Are you gonna climb up here and go in the hole? Go in the hole. Come on. Come on, my little losers. Get in the hole. No way, he's gonna do it! They're gonna do it! Yes! Yes, we're recollecting the babies! Come on. Go in, little fellas. Nice! The chicken hole is getting exactly as cramped as I would hope. Come on. You know where your parents are. Yes! Everything is going exactly as I planned from the beginning. Perfect. You can just hang out here. You're fine. I like you. You are now my favorite. I actually can't wait for the golden flower to be added, where we can keep a baby forever. That's such a peak feature. Okay, fine. Fine. If you want to be in there, be that way, I guess. I can't... Yes, I can. Nice. Wait. Nice. Alright, we can... Oh, you guys. Alright, quick, very rapid break and replace. Okay. And that creates... Well, we need the glass window for it. Nice. Keep him in there. Nice. Okay, so I want as many chickens as we can fit in this little 5-block area. I might do a little more on the sides to nice it up, I don't know. Okay, Oh yeah! Wait, isn't it a thing that Minecraft pathfinding animals will always go for the highest available block? Or not always, but they are heavily weighted to do so. I think that is the exact phenomena that we are observing right now. But I have a plan. If I take and stick a water bucket here, all the chickens get all mixed up, we can get rid of the water and fill the hole. Perfect. Now our chickens are gathered up. What if could we do like a heat lamp? Or have like shroom lights up here? And that's not appropriate. That's for babies. Well, there are lots of babies in here, but there won't be. So that would not stay relevant for long. It's an interesting idea though, for sure. Oh, we've almost done it. It's almost perfect. I don't want to speak too much before the job is done, but we have a chicken enclosure. And, okay, this chest is not going to... Nice! 2! Okay, but if we come in here, we have all of the resources we spilled. Well, no eggs so far, but eventually there will be, especially with time. Ah, crap, I built it wrong. Okay, let's go ahead, get rid of this. Okay, it's kind of nerve-wracking every time I do this. Now, 1, 2, boom. No. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Ah, I thought that had a gap to the outside, but no, no. They're not getting out, not that easy. Flow. No, don't flow up here. Okay, okay. We got it covered. We got it covered. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You thought, but you didn't. You couldn't. You wanted it, but you didn't want it hard enough. And now look where you are. I don't know why I'm being so mean to the chickens. I love the chickens. The chickens are my favorite. I love chickens. Now, ooh, we got 2 eggs. It's happened. Oh, yeah, I guess let's, like, leave a gap up here where I can throw eggs in. Until we get enough chickens that I am satisfied. Now, there's one more thing that I need to grab, and it will justify my earlier choices. Alright. I have got it in my hotbar. I just realized how far my mic got away from my mouth, but I finally get to do this. I've wanted to do this for so long. Horn coral makes a very cool chicken nest. It looks like straw and whatnot strewn about. We can plant it on top of the mud, and it will be hydrated by the blocks to its back. Alright, let's get all the way up here, and against these... Crap! No! Hold on. We just have to find the gaps. Whoa, the lighting is really weird, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. These guys have a mysterious glow about them. Come on. Oh, wait, I only brought enough as well to get the ones we needed. So we need to grab this back out, circle back up, and now, let's see. Really? Crap, dude. The water next to it wasn't enough. It needs to be directly on a waterlogged block. It needed to be directly on a waterlogged block. I'm thinking. I don't think that's possible. I don't think there's a block that can both be waterlogged, that the hopper can take through, that a coral fan can sit on. Those conditions are too specific. That block does not exist to my knowledge. It is an absolute shame, but I do think we will just have to live with the results we have here, where we have sad, gray, dead chicken nests, which feels more insulting to our chicken friends than anything, but... well, I didn't choose for it to be this way, it just happened. Well, I hope the chickens enjoy their new home. We also need to get a lantern placed in above them here. So let's, I guess, plug this hole, plop that right there. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think that's great. Now, I think the chicken, or not chicken, the horse... What? The cow pen is going to be a little bit different. I want it to come out here from the corner. I don't know exactly how I'm going to design that. Maybe it starts from here? No. Maybe... oh! Ooh, it could meet on the chiseled. I like that idea a lot, and I like it so much, we're going to work on it right now. Let's make enough so that we have 6 at minimum. Where'd that button come from? Let's make stone brick wall here, stone brick wall here, stone brick wall here, and then using all the spruce wood that we probably, yeah, we definitely put towards making the, smelting the stone. That's what we did with it, so hopefully we have enough, but probably not. I highly doubt. 2 sets of the, yeah, no, it's not happening. Yo! We will have fences like here and here. Is it like a normal thing that servers have higher tick rates? Is that a thing a lot of servers do? Because doesn't the tick rate like strain the server as well if you raise it? High tick rates make the server have to ping stuff more often? Like, because they are not the only person who's asked me about that, and I just had no idea that was a thing that people expect. Alright, fence gate, and maybe we can afford 4 of them. No, we can't. But the only thing we're missing is sticks. So yes, we can. Now with the 4 of these, I place them just like so, and that is a perfect space for us to fit a cow pen. I'm actually thinking there's a little more I want to do with this. Let's make more stone brick, and then I want the stone brick to crap. Okay, a lot is happening here. I do actually want to gather these up, and I don't know why I replaced that block, but we let the stone bricks outline this part here, and then back in here will be the cow pen. I would do something unethical with the cows like I did the chickens, but the cows being free range is fine, actually, because I just need to right-click them for milk. Just them being down here is enough, and I think we can give them a cute ethical pen where they can hang out. We need just a little bit more grass. We definitely have that. I might actually go grab them a little bit more so that we can have a nicely fleshed out little spot. Okay, I've almost got that little spot perfect. I just want to go out and get a little bit of our moss so we can mix it in with the grass, do a little bone mealing, and I think it will be perfect. The word I already used. You cannot be using the same word twice in the same sentences. I hate it. I hate my vocabulary. Okay, do we have... Nah, I don't think we do have moss in there, but I do know where we do have moss, which is over at the moss farm. Moss farm. Moss farm. Moss farm. Moss farm. Okay, plenty of moss. We can just grab 2 stacks. That'll do. Okay, what I have in my head right now is really stupid, but you know the Minecraft tutorial world where they have the big Minecraft written out? I thought of doing that for the moss farm. It just says moss farm. That's really funny to me for some reason. A really big dramatic sign for the moss farm. And at some point I want to build like a very cozy cottage over there. I thought about designing one. I haven't gotten to it just yet. But if I do, that'll definitely be a time-lapse episode. So I guess look forward to that in the near future. Maybe. Maybe. Now, we still don't... Okay, that looks quite strange. We still don't have a semi-automatic wheat farm. That was very weird. We still don't have a semi-automatic wheat farm. I'm going to need to design one. I do hope the villagers are doing their job. I did set them up to breed last episode. Can we see them from here? Yes, we can. Wow. Wow. Wow, they have been busy. Okay, these guys have definitely repopulated, so we will easily be able to get villagers to set up a quick semi-automatic wheat farm. I will either find a very good design, or if none of them quite suit my fancy, we will make our own. And I'm not sure what direction I will go for that. Or, I don't even know that I could fit that down here. Maybe there could be an additional ladder that goes down, and everything beneath this is wheat farm. And then this is a glass platform through which you can watch the villagers work. Ooh. Ooh, I really like that. I really like that. There is a 40% chance that happens in the future. I say 40% because I'm kind of lazy and I might do something else. Oh, I didn't know the moss blocks would override the grass blocks. That kind of stinks, actually. I hate that. I wanted grass. Right, let's replace a little bit of the grass here, and I guess it could just be the carpets, right? We could keep it to carpet. Or maybe what we do is something like that. Yeah, okay. And now we are careful to only bone meal the grass itself. I don't want tall grass. I don't want tall grass. I don't want tall grass. Thank you. Now, all that's left for us to do, we need to take some wheat and bring... I would like 2 cows, but I would be just fine having 1. It doesn't really make a functional difference on how quickly we can milk them or anything, but I just think 2 would be cute. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. There was a black cow up here. I think he was at the beginning of this episode. Actually, I'm fine with that cow. I'm fine with you. Hey, you. You are perfectly acceptable. Why don't you come with me? Whoa. You're way cooler. Why don't you come with me? You can go. All right, come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, that is so perfect. Here you go. Oh, our new cow friend. Our new cow friend is going to give us so much milk in the future. You will be milked dry. Okay. I'm a big fan. I really like what we've got set up here. Again, at some point, I think I want to swap out the ceiling. I don't think I'll do anything with the walls. I actually really like that all the walls are various farms. I think we keep it that way. That's really cool. And the storage system will absolutely be something we need to address in the future. I will open up a hole here. Dang. Okay. Let's get a few more chickens in here. It's going to be a little weird about where the entity cramming limit is because we have so much space for them. But I guess this is ever so slightly more ethical than it could have been. Arguably. I mean, it can't be argued well, but it can be argued. Alright, everybody. We are under the commenter tree. We have one new addition to the garden, so welcome. Nope, 2 additions to the garden. Forgot one, sorry. Welcome, Starolepis, and unfortunately, everybody, I have given out my first dead bush for one stinky commenter. Lucky VR had an AI-generated profile picture. This is so sad, everybody. Go out there, learn art. It's a wonderful endeavor, and you won't regret it. Anyways, if you would like your name included in the garden, leave a comment down below. Everybody who comments gets a sign in my garden along with a flower, or sometimes you're hung on a tree, or sometimes you have berry bushes, sometimes dead bushes, really whatever I'm feeling at the moment. You can also make requests, by the way. You can ask for a specific flower or even something else, and if it's within my reach, I very well may grant it to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so a little bonus content, I suppose. Supposedly Dell, has added this strange little tribute to himself. He has a flower. It's over there. It's that yellow one right there. But he had requested a flower of doom and demise, and indeed he declared, "It is merely the commencement of slaughter and torture. His sacrifice was not found fulfilling. 300 erasures, 300 souls hollowed and finally relented. The tithe was immediate, something torn from every surviving ribcage, without consent, without ceremony. Yet the wheels must keep turning, the flame must persist, and so Del 2 shall inherit the burden, bound by the same wretched covenant, destined to keep the machinery of suffering in perpetual motion. The fire has not relented in 3 centuries. Above it, he still blooms." Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.